So let's do this. Finally, it arrived. This is Prism Sound ADA-128. It's a dream. At last. Let's plug it in. There's a button. James Bond thumb drive, waterproof. It's powering up. It says, please wait. This one comes with 32 line inputs and 32 line outputs, also 8-channel AES card and Pro Tools HDX. For this configuration, they used every other slot, so I can add up to 64 channels to this input-output system in any combination. All right, let's connect HDX. It's better to shut this down. DigiLink cable goes to one of the HDX connectors. I can also connect DB25 8-channel output and line inputs that goes to my patch bay, so I can patch them. On previous Dream ADA, there were just meters here. Now we have a touch screen. I already see some indication on inputs because there's a laptop playing through a pair of the microphones that is already patched to the DB25 I just plugged in. Starting Pro Tools HDX, hardware configuration, remote control, clocking. It has 4 independent clocks, monitoring temperature and everything. Here you can save and load configuration. There are currently no alarms. Tooltips, where you select the tab, then read what this tab does. Let's check. So we can identify the whole thing as two 16-channel interfaces, 32 inputs and 32 outputs from Pro Tools. Create new session, have some audio. So we see something is playing. Let's check the clock. It's 48. That's because this interface is not under control by Pro Tools, so we need to enable remote control. And it says this clock domain is controlled by Pro Tools HDX in slot H1. Now we need to patch Pro Tools outputs to output here. Okay, so it works. On the other, 916 goes to another set of 8 channels to physical output, confirm. 1724 goes to the third one. The last 2532 goes to fourth. So now it says Pro Tools HDX is accessing these physical outputs. Now we need to configure inputs. So let's create stereo track because I have stereo microphone set up. I don't hear anything yet, but I do see something is coming in here. So I need to patch inputs 1.8 to the first interface. Now we have signal. I'll create 8 mono tracks so we can test interface in sections of 8. Now I can turn my level up. We can also see this here. And we have also here control, phase invert, trim, fine trim, high pass, mid side. Let's move to 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So first inputs work properly. This is a very detailed sound to me. Even when some laptop is playing this just next to the microphone. Move to the next card. We can change this to 9 through 16. This guy is not patched yet. So now we need second card for the inputs 9 through 16. We'll engage Pro Tools HDX 916. We can confirm. Ta-da! It works. Now we go back. 7, 8. This is my 5 and 6, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's move to the next card. So this is card number 3, which is for the channels 1724. Cool.
Sentimental use of words is strong. Hong Kong, I should know to leave you as you are.
This sounds amazing. You can set up any configuration, feed anything to anything in this device, and you can have up to 128 channels. It's a bit warm. It's great that it's silent because you have an option to keep it in your control room. Okay, so now this has to move next to my patch bay. Prism Sound Stream ADA-128. It took 1 month, and now it's here. This is probably the best digital toy I've ever had.